Hey everybody, how's it going? Man, having a rough time recording today. Not sure why. Probably user error. Straight up rookie over here. So today we're gonna listen to Tom Macdonald's song "I Wish." This is an older song. Came out, God, February 2019. It's been out a couple of years. One of my favorite songs by Tom Macdonald, honestly. Um, a lot of times I'll flip through comments of different songs I like on Facebook, and just kind of see what people think of the songs or whatever. This particular comment caught my attention. It says, "As a cop, I wish I could save everyone. I wish the world didn't hate me. I wish that I could be the hero you want. I wish my friend didn't take that bullet. I wish you could see the difference I do make. I wish the bad ones would quit. I wish the world saw me the way I see me. I wish you could see me cry. I wish you could hear me laugh. I wish." It hit me kind of hard, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're just inundated nowadays with anti-police sentiment, and it's just force-fed to so many people by the media who will take just the slightest chance of a police officer making him take, having a misstep, and will just run with it, and they will try and convict a police officer in the court of public opinion overnight. Overnight. It's just that quick. Police officers having to move, they get doxxed online. I mean, all of it is just ridiculous. And to see a police officer respond to this video and type all of that, and it kind of just makes you think. It's like, this is a group of people that they take an oath, they strap on a vest, they strap on a gun, they walk out their front doors every morning, and they don't know if they're coming home. That and the media increases the chances every chance they get that they won't come home. They paint targets on the backs of these individuals. Um, so after reading that comment, I was like, you know what? Let's talk about Tom Macdonald's song "I Wish" because it's a song I think a lot of people can relate to, and it's just one that people need to hear. It's a great song, and honestly, the video and the song itself, I mean, they complement each other so well. So let's give it a listen.
I wish I wasn't fat.
I wish I wasn't gay.
I wish I wasn't black.
I wish that I was brave.
I wish with every candle on the cake that I could quit doing these drugs, but I can't and I'm afraid.
I wish that I was smart.
I wish that I was rich.
I wish it wasn't hard for me to grow up and forgive.
I wish that I could help.
I wish I wasn't sick.
I wish I was Tom Macdonald. I'd be just like him.
So that kind of sets up the tone of the song right there. You have people talking about different things they wish they could change, and it's not always easy to make a change. I mean, you have one individual saying, "I wish I wasn't sick." I mean, if you have a chronic illness, I mean, there's not much you can do about it. Hope that the doctors have your best interest in mind, and you get the best treatment you possibly can. But that's not always the case. You have another individual talking about, "I wish I wasn't gay." That's completely out of his control. But yet he deals with adversity because of it. Another person talking about, "I wish I could stop doing these drugs," and he can't. He's afraid. That's I've seen my own brother go through that. It's not easy to watch somebody go through, and all you can really do is support him. A lot of times, just kicking these different drugs, alcohol, whatnot. I mean, a lot of times, just straight up quitting cold turkey. I mean, it can kill you. So you see people become addicted to other substances, trying to kick the addiction to something else. It's a bad situation to be in. But that sets the tone for the song. So let's hear what Tom has to say.
I wish I wasn't sober. I miss it when the party wasn't over. Happiness was right around the corner. Every single night was like the best one of our lives. Now we're older. The good old days are out of reach. I wish that they were closer. I wish I wasn't anxious, and I wish I could fast forward, and I wish that I could.
Let's go back a little bit here.
Him.
I wish I wasn't sober, miss it when the party wasn't over. Happiness was right around the corner. Every single night was like the best one of our lives, now we're older.
I wish I wasn't sober. I miss it when the party wasn't over. Happiness was right around the corner. That's, to me, that's the key line. Party culture, partying every night, you know, drinking all the time, using other substances, whatnot. He says he misses that. He misses it when the party wasn't over. But then he follows that and says happiness was right around the corner, meaning regardless of the amount of drinking or partying or whatever, was never really happy. Didn't really do much for him. Now he's older. Sees things a bit differently.
Over. Happiness was right around the corner. Every single night was like the best one of our lives, now we're older. The good old days are out of reach, I wish that they were closer. I wish I wasn't anxious and I wish I could fast forward. And I wish that I could rewind, but they don't make that controller. I wish the nights were longer and I wish the days were shorter. And I wish that I could sleep enough to maintain my composure, I feel crazy.
So right now we're seeing a lot of conflict. He wants to go back, he wants to move forward. There's a lot of conflict in what he wants in life right now.
I wish that I was normal. I wish that I could kill myself but also be immortal. Take me to the oracle, I heard that time is borrowed. Can you give me back my yesterdays? I'll give you my tomorrows. Forget all of my morals and just live like I cannot remember sorrow.
Give me back my yesterdays, I'll give you my tomorrows. He misses the past. He's missing, you know, simpler times, basically. And then he says, forget all of my morals and live like I do not remember sorrow. Man, you can read into that whatever you like, but to me it sounds like he's saying he wants all this worry and this stress and everything just out, and he just wants to live life to the fullest and just get rid of all of these thoughts that he's having.
My yesterdays, I'll give you my tomorrows. Forget all of my morals and just live like I cannot remember sorrow. Before all of the tattoos and the cornrows, I was different, I was happy, I was calmer, I was young and full of hormones. Now I'm wishing for a time machine, I'd step into that portal and be gone. I wish on shooting stars, or were they satellites? Maybe they were too far. Hey, ooh, nah, nah. I must have blown apart a million dandelions. Now they don't grow in my yard. Hey, ooh, nah, nah. I wish I didn't care about the day that I'd be buried. Used to live like I was ready for it, always in a hurry. Now I'm worried.
Wish I didn't care about the day that I'd be buried. Thought that I was ready for it. Always in a hurry. He's talking about the bad choices. It sounds like he's talking about the addictions. And something changed, so.
I wish I didn't care about the day that I'd be buried. Used to live like I was ready for it, always in a hurry. Now I'm worried, all my memories are blurry. I'm just barely turning 30 and the voices in my head are trying to hurt me. The choices
Now he's talking about his depression and anxiety. He's barely 30. And the voices in his head are trying to hurt him. I mean, this is stuff a lot of people deal with, especially when they live through addictions and, you know, substance abuse, different traumas and whatnot. At a very young age, you can develop depression, anxiety. These things can be crippling. It can be absolutely crippling to an individual. So that's what I feel like he's talking about there.
that I made make me feel dirty. I was 25 or 13, I was smoking with the seniors, drinking beer and getting flirty. Now the Ativan ain't working, I need something even stronger. Give me childhood, my mother and my father and my sister, and a Christmas to make up for all the recent ones I'm missing while I'm touring the country for a living.
Right there he says the Ativan isn't working. I need something stronger. And the things he lists off are not substances, they're not medical in nature. They are his family, his childhood, basically his support system. Different holidays that he's missed with his family, wishes he could go back and, you know, be with them during those times. Pretty powerful stuff. It's not the medicine that he needs to be stronger. He needs a better grip on happier times, happier memories.
And my sister and a Christmas to make up for all the recent ones I'm missing while I'm touring the country for a living. Give me a hug and a Nintendo and a toy box in the closet. Give me everything I wish I had. Oh wait, I think I got it. I'm I'm a rapper, like I always promised them I would accomplish. This is awesome, man. I wish I had a friend to tell, I'd call him, man. I wonder if I jump from here, if I'd survive the bottom, and would everyone believe me if I told them I had fallen? I'ma jump.
So there he kind of goes back and forth. He's like, you know, give me back my childhood, give me back, you know, a toy box in the closet, you know, a Nintendo, etc., etc. And then he's jumps forward, kind of snaps to the moment and says, "Wait, I think I've got everything I've ever wanted. Um, you know, I'm a rapper, like I told everyone I would become one day." And he started seeing success. But then you get that kind of depression kick back in, where he's talking about looking over the side of the cliff, and you know, if he jumps and survived it, would people believe him if he said he fell? Um, I mean, it's serious stuff.
And would everyone believe me if I told them I had fallen? I'ma jump. I wish on shooting stars, or were they satellites? Maybe they were too far. Hey, ooh la la, I must have blown apart a million dandelions. Now they don't grow in my yard. Hey, ooh la la, I wish we were kids again. Before everything was on Instagram. Ayo, things were so simple then. Me, my tree fort, all of my friends. Way back when on Beaver Drive, when the floor was lava, I could fly. Ayo, wished I was big like then. Never thought I'd wanna be a kid again.
So that one there, and I mean, props to Tom and Nova for getting a hold of a DeLorean for this video. I think it kind of lightens the tone a little bit without overshadowing the message, just because it's a pop culture reference that anyone should catch. But as he hits 88.5 miles an hour and he goes back in time, you see the things that he really misses. Time with his parents, his childhood, learning how to ride a bike, all these different things. Um, and he's talking about, you know, where he lived and what he's missing and whatnot. I mean, who hasn't been there? Who hasn't wished for simpler times? I mean, just gotten overwhelmed with life as it is, and just wanted to step back and just let life be simple again. Um, you know, not everybody had a great childhood, and not everybody did. A lot of people have hard childhoods. Um, so maybe that part might not apply to everyone, but I think a lot of people can relate to, you know, that missing a simpler time where you don't have all this stress and all this worry and anxiety and depression and all this stuff just piling on top of you all the time. So that's pretty big. Love this shot here. Such a great chorus, too. Like, absolutely fantastic. And then we'll stop it there. I believe this says dedicated to my loving mother, courageous father, brilliant sister, beautiful girlfriend, and all of my wonderful fans. We'll give Tom credit. He does make it a point to interact with his fans. I mean, all the time. Constantly going on Facebook, doing live broadcasts on Facebook, answering questions, talking about new songs. Just, I mean, he really gives his fans some insight into his own personal life and struggles and whatnot. I think that's why he's drawn such a big following, is because he comes off as just like any of us. I mean, to be honest, and if you got some time, I mean, there's a channel on YouTube here that actually goes through and has different clips from a lot of his live streams, and he definitely gives people some insight. Not only through songs like this, but just through his words and his, you know, interactions with his fans. So this is probably running a little long. I didn't expect this one to kind of run this long. Didn't really mean to get off on a rant on the vilification of police officers at the beginning there, but you know, that's what caught my attention and made me want to do this song. Um, with that being said, I think we're done for today. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button if you like the content. I'm looking to vary up the content a little bit. I don't want to just do like music reactions. I haven't quite figured out what else we're going to add to the channel yet, but we want to keep it pretty varied. So definitely subscribe, stick around, see what we throw up. Maybe you'll love it. Maybe it'll be cool. If people hate it, then you know we'll move on to different content. But I appreciate everyone dropping by today. Be safe and have a great one. Thanks.